Hey, what's up? 11/12/2016, 11:46 p.m., pretty close to midnight. Um, yeah, so down here in the garage doing the journal. I haven't said that in a while. I used to say that all the time. Like, I would come down here and say, just state the fact that I was in the garage. Uh, yeah, so found out today that mom's going to be going to Missouri for 6 months. And that's cool. So, it's just, it'll be, a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but it'll be a little bit something that I can't see her. A little bit sad, I guess. Like, I'll miss her while she's there, but it's only for 6 months. I actually quit smoking 6 months ago, so in that time period is the time she'll be away. I don't know if it should be like well, I mean, of course you love your parents all the time, but like I feel like I'm a little bit overly attached to my parents at like 30 years old. Like, it shouldn't bug me that my mom's going away for 6 months. I think I mean, really, it's just because I've never been away, like, I've never been, like, not, like, a mile away or a couple miles away. Like, she's always been within, like, at least reasonable driving distance. So, it's just, it's a little bit sad, that's all. But, she'll be back, so that's fine. Yeah, so other than that, went for a run today. 2.8 miles was a good run. Just, my fucking cardio is just amazing. I hate to like brag about it, but it's just fucking amazing. Like I can just run up hills. I can like run up hills. That was very nervous sounding. I would like. I was saying the same word over and over again, and that's how you know somebody's nervous when they do that. Uh, like I always picture like, I actually have no idea what I picture. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm coming off as hateable right now. Probably am. Probably should just move on. Yeah. So played the drums a couple days ago. I haven't played the drums. I've been listening to the recording I made of Shadow Superhero, which is the name for now for the song. And I feel like what I recorded on Friday, I think it was, or was that I guess it could be considered yesterday, or that might have been Thursday. I'm not even sure, but I feel like that recording is where I want the album to sound. Like they're really clean sounding, like right there. Like I used stereo matched pair, the pencil condensers. To get like like a binaural sound, to sound like you were actually in the room with the fucking guitar playing, and that's the kind of sound I want. I want it to be like an updated Stroke, like a blend of the Strokes and Radiohead, like a blend of those two recording worlds. I want those to like clash, or maybe not clash, but like blend. I want to blend those two things together, and I feel like it's gonna make a good thing. Because I mean, with Radiohead, everything is just really spaced out, really apparent. You can hear everything going on. There's no like blending going on. But with the Strokes, they didn't. I think they used one overhead mic on the drums, so it's like it's not like. It's almost the opposite of Radiohead. It's like everything's like it's almost mono. If you listen to it. It's just everything is right there. It's very it's a very compact package. But I want it to sound like the record. It's just I already said it. A mix of an updated version of the Strokes, because they haven't recorded anything good in a few years. So I mean, what made the Strokes great, and I may have said this already, is that. The recordings sounded like they were coming out of a garage. Like it sounded like a record that was made in a garage. That's what made those so great. And you can still have that effect, with better recording techniques, like, stereo overheads on the microphone, on the drums. And, it's just that the trick to it is, the secret to it is you have to capture it in a way that captures the essence of the garage. Like you can't see like you would never want to do direct inject with the guitars. You'd always want to capture an image of the amplifier, but he wanted to make it. You'd want to make it apparent that, I mean, you wouldn't want to see it as like a pure sound source. You'd want to get the atmospheric effects of the room and stuff. And better for the room to be a garage, so that's cool. Yeah, so that's the direction that was in. And I want to make it rock and roll. This is a rock and roll record first and foremost. So, just keep that in mind. I'm telling this to myself. I'm actually glad that I made some progress because it feels like I was stagnating on that for a while, but finally making progress. I've been working on this for a long time. Probably not so much that it's just taken so long. It's just that I only work on it for at most like an hour, like a day. I don't know, if that even. Cause it's just hard to know what to do next. Like you have to keep it. I'm just building this completely from the ground up. Even from the time I was doing Swagbucks, I was doing Swagbucks to get all this equipment in here. I've been generally speaking, I've been making this album since at least 2014, May of 2014. Just because I was getting the equipment then and I needed the equipment. Whatever. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I just want it to be right. It's got to be good. I've have very high standards for myself. I don't know why sometimes I just can't talk without feeling like I'm sounding like a fuck. Sometimes when I talk, I'm just imagining everybody listening to me just hating me. That's probably some kind of pathology, like social anxiety or something. But I'm just very self-conscious. I'm a very self-conscious person. So that's what you get with me, self-consciousness. I'm probably going to blast the song again through the headphones after this is done. Just blast the song through the headphones and just listen to it and, imagine myself performing it in front of myself. So, it's cool. That's a cool thing. So got more fruits tonight. Went over, got some the fucking mangoes I had tonight. They were so beautifully ripe and so beautifully fucking sweet, and I could just eat mangoes all the time. It's mangoes. They taste better than fucking candy. I don't know why you wouldn't eat fruit instead of candy. It just tastes better. Candy's fucking good. Chocolate shit is good, but it's just I'm saying this mango was fucking goddamn delicious. So refreshing. It's just so refreshing to eat a mango. I've had mango before, but it's just, the whole process of it. Dad was he was feeling bad for me because a couple nights ago I chopped up a butternut squash, but I had to peel it first. And that took a while to peel, and Dad was feeling he was man, that's a lot of work to do that, but I don't know. It's just it feels therapeutic to me. There's something I really like about just cooking, like chopping up vegetables and chopping up garlic. I like getting those little perfect little fucking finely chopped garlic things. It's just something very therapeutic. I really do enjoy cooking. And, if I weren't so into music, I feel like I would get into that second. I feel like I would really enjoy cooking as a profession, and either that or teaching, but first and foremost is music. So I'm talking as if I'm a high schooler about to go into college. I'm a week away from being 30 years old, and I'm talking about what I'm going to be when I grow up. So, which I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I want to make that clear. I think it's important to not give in to that societal pressure to grow up. Grow up being become a slave to somebody. I don't think you should do that. I think that's a mistake. Provided that, you can afford to do that, which not everybody is in such a privileged position. Yeah, I mean, I have a fucking excellent position right now. I decided I never want to take what I have here for granted because I just have a fucking extremely advantageous. Like I'm fucking chasing my dreams right now. And not everybody has the opportunity to do that, and I'm extremely grateful for that. Even just the opportunity to chase them. Okay, goodbye.